Update. It's not about them not paying for the wedding. It's the fact they promised to pay for the dress, then publicly humiliated me in the shop where they booked the appointments. This combined with the rest of the stuff explained below. I can pay for my wedding, it's not about that. I need to know if I'm out of line with distancing myself. Me, 27F, and my partner, 30M, have been together for 5 years. When we met I just moved countries and due to COVID couldn't see my family. He and my Amal took me in when my health took a toll for the worst and cared for me. My parents always valued him and put him and his family on a pedestal, grateful for catching me when I was falling. After multiple visits over the years a good bond was created between two families, and we all got along extremely well. In June we decided to take a long holiday, and for the first time went to France so I could show my partner where I was born, my friends, and spend time with my family. In the beginning it all went well, and we all shared a house, got along really well until my partner proposed. He planned it with my parents, got their approval, and when he finally proposed my mom made sure she was present to witness the whole thing and ruined the moment. To make matters worse, we couldn't celebrate our engagement our way as she already invited all her friends, bought champagne we both don't drink, made us sit there for hours with strange people for my fiancé, and had an argument we didn't appreciate it when mentioned we just wanted it to be us. The next following days arguments popped up about the location, the cost, and the date. It all came to a head when my parents took me dress shopping twice, and I finally found my dream dress. I felt like a princess, so magical, so beautiful, until my mom casually said in front of the saleswoman, "How are you going to afford this?" My world shattered around me. As my mom mentioned before, they'll cover it, and by tradition from my partner's side the bride's dad pays for the dress. I left the shop in tears, drove to the house and cried in my fiancé's arms. He decided he had enough, called the shop, and bought the dress himself to give my parents time to get to their senses. However, 3 days later my parents decided to have a pop at me for not letting me know my fiancé bought the dress, how bad they felt I had to leave it, etc. My fiancé finally lost it. He replied in a nice way, "It's your job to pay for it, not mine. We are now in debt." For reference, the dress was €500. The argument got so out of hand that my dad ended up stepping to my fiancé, and my mom shouting we had to leave, and I can ask my biological father to pay for the dress as they can't afford it. Now my biological father has been in jail most of my life for SA, and I never spoke to him, and called my stepdad my dad my entire life. As I was lied to by my mom that he essayed me, but in this trip she admitted she lied. Either way everyone calmed down, but this atmosphere remained. My parents left to go see the cabin in the south for a few days, and we got space. When they got back my mom was showing off her 7 pairs of new shoes, her new clothes, and her new phone. Me and my fiancé kept our mouths shut but got angry inside as they couldn't afford my dress but could pay for all that. We went back home to Sweden, and I still didn't understand why my parents did it. They already expressed if they have to fly in for 3 days for my wedding they wouldn't give me away. What's supposed to be the happiest period of my life ended up being horrible and financially pushed us back further than planned. We bought food, my parents ate it, the dress, flights, etc. We had to spend way more than planned. Now my fiancé simply had enough and wants to uninvite them if they don't pay for the dress. But after the disrespect I feel like I have no family and they don't deserve to attend as we now struggle and will have to move our wedding a year. I feel torn in leaving my family behind or giving them another chance. Am I the asshole? Please note the post is barely enough to describe all the events, but in short here are the reasons. Constant nitpicking from my mom on how we need to live our lives. The complete lack of respect towards me or my fiancé. Disregarding our medical needs and saying how hard it is for them to being around it. Eating our food without asking. Organizing family dinners but cooking something she knows one of us won't eat. Trying to control our spending. 4 or 5 years adoring my fiancé, loving him. Visiting us to then when we visit then switch and hate him. Mom is a narcissist, so is my brother.